At his own time, he makes everything beautiful. In Ecclesiastes 3:11, it says that God makes everything work out for good. He makes everything beautiful at his own time. This is to tell you that it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter your situation. I have heard of people, and I believe of people like Sarai, who got a child while they were past the age of bearing children. People like Hannah, people like Hezekiah, people like Gideon, people like Apostle Paul. All these people, it just seemed like everything was over for them, yet God still came through for them. And at the right time, He made everything beautiful. Why a lot of us are struggling and suffering is because we have taken everything to be, it has to be done in our own time. And we forget that God's time is not our time. I have met people that would ask me, oh, when are you planning to get married and all that? And I'm like, oh, why are you so much interested in that? They're like, oh, your time is really running. When a woman reaches this age, they may not get married, so be careful not to get to that age. Because if you get to the age, especially the numbers, if you get to the age of 30, it is very hard for you to get a man unless you meet someone that has been married and is a divorcee, or one that is separated, or someone that has messed out their lives and all that. And one thing I normally tell them is this: if God could keep me as a remnant for my gender, then He also has remnants for the other gender that He has kept for His own. God never lacks remnants. So if I am one of His, why wouldn't He have also someone else for me that is also a remnant? You see, don't allow pressure to carry you along. I have heard of people that went to witches, or that went to joined coven so that they could get children, because they felt that time was running out. And they forget that we have others that got children early and the children became vagabond. The children become a thorn in their flesh. We have others that didn't get children on, as people would call it, on time. Maybe it is 10, 20 years after marriage, and God blesses them with a fruit of the womb that became a transformation for their generation. You see, the ways of God are not the ways of man. God knows everything from beginning to the end, and from the end He knows the beginning. So all you need to know, that is why I normally say, leave everything at the feet of Jesus and let Him handle it for you. He never makes a mistake. He will never ever make a mistake. He's faithful in all His ways. The moment you let Him in, the moment you allow Him to take over your situation, then you have already given Him a platform to stand and prove Himself to be God over your life, over your situation, and everything that concerns you. Listen, guys, He makes everything beautiful at His time. I was in campus, and after losing our dad, I had to differ from school for almost 3 years. But one thing my mom would get, pained in her heart. She would even at times end up talking to me and is like, when are you even going to finish campus? I'm tired of you being at home. I'm tired of you suffering, seeking for jobs here and there. And I was like, you know what, mom, at this time, you make everything beautiful. Even if I finish school in 2020 or 2021, I don't care. One thing I know is that it will surely come to pass. And true to the promises of God, I graduated. and that is when I even realized the power of the tongue. I was talking of 2020, 2021. I graduated on 2021. That is when I finished. And it just dawned on me, wow. The moment you have faith in God, the moment He doesn't need you to have 100%, that big tree kind of a faith. No. Just a mustard seed kind of faith. And everything will move out for your good. How much do you trust God? How much are you reliant to His will? How much are you willing to surrender to Him? Let me tell you, it may seem, according to man, that time is really running. But in God's calendar, you are still in your morning. It is still 5 a.m. You, according to man's calendar, you are in your 3 p.m. God's calendar, you are in 5 a.m. You have not even started your day. And you are there stressing yourself. Why not walk with the Ancient of Days? He who holds the keys of hell and of death. He who has the power over times and seasons. He who had to hold the sun and the moon. And just because of our prayer Joshua made, that let it just stand still until I get salvation from my enemies. And God honored that request. How much more do you think God is going to honor your request the moment He sees that you truly believes in Him? May God increase our faith. May God increase our reliance on Him. And may He help us to fully depend on Him regardless of what is happening around us. In Jesus' mighty name. I believe you are blessed by this session. Till I come here next time, my name is Triumphant JT, and this was Truth on Air Podcast. Shalom, shalom, shalom.